Welcome. Surprise. I know it did the muffled voice mouth thing, but surprise. Supposed to go on at 2 o'clock, but I said no because we got a couple extra things we gotta talk about. Welcome to Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Hopefully everyone that just made a comment on my page and I said that I go live in just a little bit. Hopefully you guys did hit subscribe, join on in. This is gonna be a good one today. We have some really great news today. Oh man, Bentley Coop, my main man, Bentley Coop, person that the channel I have never stopped paying attention to since I came into this thing. He has done everything right in the eyes, and he teaches people how to do the right things. What's up? What's up, Sunfish King? What's up, Sunfish King? People, check this out. Sunfish King is the other day. Like when I joined in the stream, he already had caught like 6 or 7 fish, all different types of fish. He was naming them out, and then he had a Big Daddy on there yesterday. People, go ahead, check out the Sunfish King. He had a Big Daddy. He just threw it right into the little creek ditch thing there. Whoop. And that fish that came out of there, ooh wee, people, that is why he is the Sunfish King. Go and check the man out. Cody, Alaska Gigging Guns. This is the guy I was telling you about. He's into the outdoors. This dude does a lot. He knows a lot about wildlife. And as far as wildlife conservation, he is one of the best that I've come in contact with. Because sometimes you deal with the wardens and all those other people, but he is someone that is on the really behind the scenes and learning and doing all of that other great stuff. Man, that is the Sunfish King. And I thought he had on overalls yesterday, but it wasn't. It was just the color of the shirt and the shorts and all that other stuff. But go and check out the Sunfish King. Lots of great outdoor stuff. Nitro Freaks, Sherry Caldwell. I was up in there with them a little bit. Something with my sound went crazy, and then I took a nap on accident, but I am up now. Sunfish King says, you on the road for 3K, bro? Fire! Yes, I am on the road. I am on the road for 3K, people. If you have not done so, this is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. Please give some of these thumbs, like, and subscribe to get notified. Okay, people. That's how I say it. Subscribe to get notified. Instead of telling people, hey, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell. I just say subscribe to get notified. Do that, people. Help me out there. I'm trying to get to 3K. It says by the end of this year, Social Blade wise, it says that in 4 months, I should have 6,000. I should have 6,000 subs. We'll see how that goes. That has to do with a lot of participation with people in the community that you're in, spreading it out there. But then it has to do with me and getting myself out there also with a lot of hard work. I can't depend on nobody else to get the attraction for my channel. I want to say that there. I ran into there was a live channel that I was watching earlier, and I want to bring this up. I'm not going to give the channel the name for this learning lesson right here, but the the content creator will know who I'm speaking of. Okay, so when let's say someone subscribes to your channel and you have no idea who the person is, right? And let's say that person has actually spent a lot of time viewing your channel and making comments on videos that you don't even get comments on, and letting you know that you are paying attention to the chat channel. when someone says when someone says, I just do YouTube, I don't know if I will be a good one. First of all, you will be a good one, and you would be a good one because I've checked you out. You may not think you would be a good interview, but I am the person watching. Remember, you are trying to get people to watch, and I'm a person that watch. So, if I get intrigued really from what I watch, that means you did a good job. And yes, you are really that intriguing. You got to think about that. You are really that intriguing. But I just want to bring up this part about this. So when someone says, oh, you're subscribed, and you say, I subscribed a while ago, okay? And someone says, oh, yes, I'll go ahead, check out and make sure I support the whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, here is my thing. The best way to help support me, people, I'm not asking for a donation from you at all. The best way to support me, if I am checking you out, asking for some support, would pretty much do the interview. That would be the support that I would need, because we will be helping each other out. Not trying to get you to come spend money and throw me super chats or cash apps or PayPals. None of that stuff. I found you intriguing enough to just want to just do some stuff, and you're that good. So people, don't think that it's weird if I ever send you a message wanting to conduct an interview. I really have been watching, and I think you're that cool. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, and we have some, we have some videos. I want to put up what Bentley Coop has, I'm going to get to Bentley Coop now. Because we have a guy in our community named Bentley Coop, and he has over 100 and some odd subs. 1,000 subs, I would say, and he is someone in the community as far as these videos and these apps and giving information out. He is someone that does a very, very, very great job. Your driver Mike is also another one that does a very, very great job when they are putting together their work. Doordash Diaries is the name of the YouTube channel that I am speaking of, and the gentleman goes by the name of Bentley Coop. Okay, so if you watch all of his videos, everything that he teaches the people on Doordash pretty much comes from it's pretty much just like if Doordash were telling you themselves. That's how well he understands the business that he was trying to do, and he does a super great job. He has the haters on him. If you guys think they come at me, they stop. He's ignored, but they call him corporate shill because he speaks right, and sponsors will actually want to get involved with him because he's saying great things. And he put out a video yesterday, and I was watching it while I was semi taking a nap, and then I got a chance to go back and watch it again. I want to give a big shout out, and I tagged you guys in the community post. I want to give a shout out to Sin City right here. I want to give a shout out to the community post is there. Everyone is there. Shout out. You know what? I'm going to read the community. I'm going to go so I can see the community post, so I can say who I tagged. Okay. In this community post, okay, are are drivers that I feel have a pretty good influence, drivers that really are open-minded, and then we have obviously who I wanted to tag in there so he can be in this group also. So I sent this out to, hopefully they are watching or will get a chance to watch at some point. Doordash Diaries, Sin City Deliveries. I tagged myself in there. Rideshare Rodeo. He's got over 200 and something subs. In the past couple days for him to hit that 1K, he was really trying to get that mon ahead of me. We got Pedro. Okay, Your Driver Mike. DoorDash Tips, Paid to Drive, The DoorDash Revolution, Real Talk with Roy, UDM, Riding with Zilla, Peace Gannergay up there in the UK, and also the best gig tuber up in the UK, London Eats. Okay, London Eats. He's very busy. I've been in communication through like a little bit with him. He's very busy. He has I think like just about 50,000 subscribers. He does a very great job. London Eats. I tagged these people up here because the reason why I tagged in London Eats is because DoorDash, they have a company up there that's just like DoorDash. And so that's why I tagged those guys in so they can see, what's going on here also. All right. We've been talking about, is acceptance rating going to hurt you? Does it really matter? What are the levels of top drivers? What percentage do you need to really get better offers? Do you need the 60s, 70, or do you need the 70, 80, 90, 100%? What percentage do you need? And also, we preach about the customer service aspect. Do you need customer service in a customer service job? That sounds like the dumbest question to ask, but it's really a question that is out there. Do you need customer service in a customer service-based job? I do not like repeating that out of my mouth, but I have to because we have people that think that in this customer service-based you are your own boss job, you're not supposed to have any of that. So that is a question that we have been asking. And does that equate to more money coming into your pocket? We get a lot of people that say yes. We get a lot of people that say no. We get a lot of people that say no because they say people don't care. And that's just them because they're one of those people who just don't care about things. But we have a guy who has he has the most subscribers in the gig economy. So no one can say what he says is wrong. Okay. And he's increasing every single day. Okay. This is the real hot facts in terms of telling the people the right way. And these other guys are trying to get people not to listen to him. It's just that he's got some people behind that's putting fire on them to try to burn them out. Now, I want you to listen to these words from Bentley Coop. He's going to break down the importance on why, and he's speaking specifically about DoorDash. Okay, specifically about DoorDash. And I know that there are channels out there that want to challenge and hop in and do all of these other things, which is why I think Bentley Coop just does premieres and he hops in the chat. So you guys can't try to do this weird stuff. But I wish you guys would have Bentley Coop up. And I wish if Bentley Coop sees this, he will see this, that sees that I'm not one of you. I'm actually on with that. And I just want to talk about, the pros of business and tie him into any business. And that's what I want to speak to him about. I also want to speak to him about, why he never chose to do that no tip, no trip and verbally or even, do certain things. I want to know about that. And people, yes, I am still on right now. I am it's hard being a reporter. I'm calling random food franchises to try to have a sit down to where I can show them video and me conduct the interview with them so I can let them see if they know about no tip, no trip. Do you think no tip, no trip is going to help benefit your business? I want to ask them how many orders are left here from drivers not picking them up. And I'm going to I'm going to let them see why. And I'm going to let them tell me if that's good for business. And then I'm going to ask, well, this is the guy that's doing it. And he's trying to have conventions with franchises to say how good he is, but this is what he really does. So, people, these are the interviews that I am trying to conduct, like Inside Edition. Okay, I'm trying to do the Inside Edition here. Okay, so whoever's over there on Pedro's camp, I'm just letting you guys know the no tip, no trip. I'm trying to bring to actual franchise owners so they don't lose money, so they have more control over choosing who's going to be coming in and getting it. Okay, so that's what I'm working on there. Bam, we're going to get right up into this right here. Let me share this video. Big ups, Bentley Coupe. Big ups. When did I watch it? Right here. Okay, he just put this up. How to get higher customer tips delivering with Doordash. This is from the highest of them high of the gig drivers for Doordash. None of these guys can compete with him because he tells you to do it the right way. Okay.
Use altered or modified thumbnails. So before I even start this video, the numbers that you saw on this thumbnail were actual customer tips. So I'm going to slide to the side. I'm going to show you the actual payouts while I continue to talk. All right, cool. Slinai orders right here. All right. The DoorDash base pay can only go so high, but the customer tip has cool. Slinai.
So right now he's showing payouts of orders coming in that these drivers are saying, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. It's not showing me. I'm not taking that. He's showing you orders. Look, you're going to see a $3 order. Look, you're going to see, he's going to show you guys what I see. Take a look at this. This is why these people don't know what they're talking about.
Orders right here. All right. The DoorDash base pay can only go so high, but the customer tip has no cap. And if you are trying to make more money, the easiest way to make more money is to increase your tips. Riding through my city with that bag.
Six of those orders were $3 and one $4 order, and those were all $20 hitters. So people, I don't got to tell you, like I'm telling you, when I accept all my orders, I get a chance to get the quality customers. You're not getting that. Let's keep going. Bentley Coupe, DoorDash Diaries with this salute.
What up? This your boy Bentley Coupe, DoorDash Diaries, T3D, one-stop shop for tips, tricks, and strategies to help you dominate with DoorDash. This is going to be a two-part video, so I need you to get pen and paper. But this video is going to just be the basics. By the end of this video, you should have a good idea of some things that you can do directly and indirectly to help you increase your tips. Let's ride. Number one, the service that you provide today will affect the tip that you get tomorrow. As a dasher, it may feel that your tip is out of your control, when in all actuality, it's not. But your tip was already decided before the customer ever placed the order. Food delivery is one of the few industries where people are asked to tip before they actually experience their service. If you were to go to a restaurant or maybe even get your car washed, you would tip the person that was cleaning your car or your waitress after you received their service. But in our industry, it is the complete opposite. The customer is literally tipping you based off of the experience that they had the last time that they used the app.
Did you hear what he just said? They are going based on the last experience they had on the app. Why do you guys think I say I clean up after all of you bad drivers? Because he's gonna talk about this. He's gonna talk about this. He calls it the wow factor. He's gonna talk about this. I clean up after all you bad drivers to where the customers like to talk to me, they give me extra and all of that other stuff. Now he also said because of me, that customer, let me tell you how it works in my favor. That customer gives me a thumbs up in my area, especially if it's the first interaction with them. I'm a top driver. They're going to pair me with that person most likely if they order at the same time and I'm out there. I want to keep doing that so that customer knows and they'll keep giving me those great ratings there. So then I'm going to get that customer over any other driver that comes in the area if I'm signed on to the app. I beat them out because I did what I'm supposed to do with my service. Now check this out. Let's say if I'm not in the area and there's a driver that comes, they're gonna judge that driver based upon me. And if they do anything of what I did, they should have a pretty good time. If they did completely opposite, they're gonna lose their tip. Okay, they're gonna lose their tip. What's up, Kevin Hawthorne? What's up, Kevin Hawthorne? What is up? And people, Ricky Knight is in the building right now. Ricky Knight sent me. He has a Walmart Spark Zone with like 12 locations. So he's knocking it out. He's knocking it out, man. Now, yeah, Dash Theory TV says he's a non-top that dasher. Now, let me tell you this: you can check this out. You can get up. Like it's just like when you first start on DoorDash, they'll give you the top dasher. Then if you're doing it, then they'll invite you to these programs. If you get accepted into those programs right when you start and you start doing your thing and you have let yourself still have those, you don't have to be a top dasher because you are still on the pizza program, large order program, and the catering program. You are on those. So then you don't have to be a top dasher. That's what Mr. Flex does also. That's what Mr. Flex does also. Now there are some people that are top dashers that don't have the large order programs themselves. Okay, so some top dashers still have to get up in there. Yeah, no tip, no trip dashers here. Drone days. I got you, man. Oh no, you all right, John. You all right, John. Actually, John, I have an open link right, John, if you have time. Um Oh yeah, John. I'll show you the $3 orders. I'll show you those now, and if you want, John, you can come back. You can come up here. I'll show you those $3 orders, John, right now. People subscribe to Dash Theory TV. This is a very intelligent man. I like John is because when he's looking at something, he's really looking at it and putting stuff together. And see, he wants to see the $3 orders. John, my man, is gonna get them. Much love and respect. And let me put up this link again right now, and I'm gonna show you these $3 orders. Now let me go back. There. All right, John, here we go.
Start this video, the totals, the numbers that you saw on this thumbnail were actual customer tips. So I'm going to slide to the side. I'm going to show you the actual payouts while I continue to talk. All right, cool. Sly orders right here. All right. The DoorDash base pay can only go so high, but the customer tip has no cap. And if you are trying to make more money, the easiest way to make more money is to increase your tips. Riding through my city with that dash bag. Thank you, Bentley. What up? This your boy Ben. As a dasher, it may feel that your tip is out of your control, when in all actuality, it's not. But your tip was already decided before the customer ever placed the order. Food delivery is one of the few industries where people are asked to tip before they actually experience their service. If you were to go to a restaurant or maybe even get your car washed, you would tip the person that was cleaning your car or your waitress after you received their service. But in our industry, it is the complete opposite. The customer is literally tipping you based off of the experience that they had the last time that they used the app. You as a dasher have the ability to turn down orders for whatever reason, up into and including the payout, whether it's the total payout or whether you feel that the order doesn't include a tip. But once you accept the order, how you handle this order is going.
He said, or if you feel there is no tip. You know why he said if you feel there is no tip? Because you don't know if there's no tip on there. And you guys say, well, there's no tip on that. I'm not taking it. That's what we're talking about. You guys don't understand this factor right here. Let's keep going.
to directly affect not only you, but other Dashers and how they are tipped in the future. And that is my biggest message for this video. Nothing else in this video is going to be nearly as important as what I just said. The things that you do today, how you handle the order today, is going to directly impact the tip that you have down the line. But when the customer does put a high tip on the order, how does DoorDash decide that you are the best Dasher for that order? This is part 2 of the video. Over the 12,000 deliveries that I have, the 4.5, 5 years that I've been delivering, and the numerous cities that I have done this in, I have a killer theory. Every time I give this theory to other people, they instantly double and triple what they're earning. All right. I'm going to drop this video next Thursday. This is the part where I tell you that the video is not free. Guess what? It is free, just like everything else that I try to give you. Because to be completely honest, if it works, why should I have to charge you for it, right? It's going to work for me. I'm going to make the money that.
Now, understand his business model. He could have a Discord and charge something. This is for the people that have a Discord. He's saying this for the people that have said Bentley Coupe is a shield. He's just trying to take money. This is what he is telling you guys. I am the reporter. Let me break this down. Okay. Let me break this down for you. He's telling them, I'm not going to put this on the Discord. He also did a very great marketing job on giving you the main fact on how you're going to increase your tip is with that service. Now, people are like, no, no, no. On DoorDash, the person has to call and do all of that stuff. Yeah, but if your service is that great, then they will. Okay, now he's also saying that he's going to do this for free and put that second part for free. Now, I talk about this every day, but he understands marketing. People are going to come in, especially he has his eye on the gig economy. He sees what is being talked about right now. And he sees that this is the topic. So how can I go ahead and say something about it without being now he knows, okay, I can go ahead and put this video out. This is what he is doing right now. Okay. We're gonna watch some more of this. He's gonna talk about that wow factor and all that other stuff. Let's go ahead. Let me see. Jada Kansas in the house. Funny is that the guy only ordered a small pizza and, and some wings. Yeah, yeah. Check this out.
I'm continuing to make each and every day, whether you use it or not. I might as well just give it to you and we can all win together. Number 2, paying attention to your customer. 90% of the customers that we deliver to on a daily basis do not have a problem with us leaving the food on the ground on their porch. But there's that 10% that will hit you with all kind of special instructions. Paying attention to this 10% and following the direction and not leaving the food in front of the screen door are going to be just a couple.
All right, you guys know what I tell you guys about this. I say this constantly. 100% of the people are not gonna care, but that small percentage of the people that do care, those are the ones that I am not going to leave behind. Coming from somebody else. Let's keep going. My customer service kills you guys. I'm telling you. No tip, no trip. Listen up while I do my thing.
Of ways that you can easily increase your tip. Right. A no-brainer, right? I'm telling you, super easy, concise ways, direct ways to get this knocked out. The overall goal and strategy here is to create a better experience for the customer. This is going to be the easiest way to increase the tips across the board. And that's going to lead me into my second way for you to increase your tips, and that's to create a wow moment for your customers. With so much limited contact with your customer, how do you create a wow moment?
I'm glad you asked that question, Mr. Bentley Coupe. I am glad you asked that question. How do you create a wow moment? You see a gentleman standing outside and he has a rescue dog that no one knows what the dog is except the paperwork that he has from the vet. You come up and say, hey, nice dog. Is that dog? And you say every single name that's on that vet paperwork. He says, "Wow, nobody else guesses that. How'd you know?" That's a wow factor. I do that continuously. I look at I look at the scenery. I look at the flags in the grass if they are veterans. I look at sports teams. I look at the curbside placard. I look at if they have a very nice garden front, what type of flowers there are. I want to ask if these are your famous award winning flowers. I like if I smell food. Oh, can I? Oh, you have an extra seat for me? Chuckle, Pete. You have to know exactly how to do this. I do this stuff nonstop. This is how you get extra. And much respect to Big John, but he keeps saying the same thing when he got up here. He said, most of the people I go pick up from, they just want you to hand it off. What do you mean most of the people? You pick up from random people at random locations. So because of the randomness there, if you do things that are not random to make it an exact for these people, you're gonna have those people fall into like your little. This is how it's supposed to be. So, and that's someone. Now he said he's worked in sales and he's been. And he said Best Buy people. Let me tell you this. I'm a nerd, low key. I used to be part of the Geek Squad, consultant sales, electronics, computers, everything, straight commission. I have always been top seller. I can pull up stuff. Actually, I have a video up, and I got to go on my phone. I'll make a short of it. You can see Reese on top of the board, 175,000 in sales right there, and it's not even out of the under like 10 days in the month. Okay, do those things, but to get those type of numbers, not someone coming inside of a place. This is where consultative sales, when someone is coming in browsing or shopping in a Best Buy or a Sears or any type of Fry's. You have people that are standing there in aisles, and people are already going looking at placards, and then they're coming up going to buy. You're just going to steer them for. You have to do the find. Okay, you have to discover what aspects they're looking for. Then you'll narrow them down to one, two, or three. You'll put the best seller there. Then you'll put the one that you get paid the least commission on because you want to get paid commission at all. And then the one they really want is in the middle, but it's up to you to bring out all those things. Those are easy sales. I'm talking about having someone spend $100,000 on add-ons to their home, having trenches dug up, giving someone to stay on a contract for a year to damn near. So I'm talking about real sales. When you're doing sales like these, you have to understand how to communicate with people. And these are simple things that a lot of people don't understand. This is why you don't have a lot of people in sales jobs. You don't have a lot of people that want to be greeters. They say, "Oh, I'm not like that." Yes, but when you do the things that are like that, those are the things that give you the extra tips. Okay, okay, that's how you do it right there. Let's continue watching this.
Easy, simple, easy peasy. Be quick. Yes, the app says that you have 45 minutes to deliver the food, but if you can deliver it in 20, why not? Not only is this going to put you in position to get more orders and make more money, but this is instantly going to create a wow moment for your customer because what are they going to say? Wow, that was fast.
Perfect example right there too. Wow, that was fast. And check this out. You see how he said if you get it there faster, you can get more orders sent to you. Yes, you're filtering through the orders fast. Bud Soda, this is why you don't do the dirty apping because they can send you a really good order right after that. And guess what you do in your videos, Bud Soda, when you're looking at the road not nonstop? You say, "Oh, I got this. Oh, I can't take it. I want it. I can't take it." You know why you can't take it? Because you're overloaded.
Every restaurant isn't fast. And if the restaurant isn't fast, then you can't be fast. And this is why you should have a blacklist. There is an apartment building here in Charlotte, actually a couple that I absolutely refuse to deliver to. Everybody knows that I not only have a blacklist for restaurants, but I actually have one for order types. And now I have one for specific, what I would call like neighborhoods.
And that you have to have that blacklist, and you also have to have a golden list. You have to have a golden list, okay, of the neighborhoods where they're paying more because of that's where the smart high school is. That's the good high school. And the people that live by this high school generally tip more. It's not even all about a big old, it's all about knowing, especially this. The good high school that has the shopping center, that has the Taco Bell, the Baskin Robbins, the Cold Stone, the good high school that has all these locations where kids can leave from the school and go walk and get something to eat. All those places right there, all those kids are all in that area. And guess what? Their parents are in charge of those kids. And those parents give those kids money. Let me tell you why I like delivering to high school kids when school is in, because we're not allowed to drop off the food and they know it. So when we show up to the guard shack says, you can't bring that in here. We get to eat the food and get paid. That's why I like delivering to high school kids. If you guys don't know that trick, you better learn that one. Deliver during lunchtime to high school kids, you'll come up on at least a meal every day, and get paid. But you know, and that's a okay, because in that area, those families have a little bit more money, and they just go buy some more food. You have to know these. You have to know these things when you are doing deliveries. Okay, you know what else is good to do? Like me, I talk to other drivers, not just the gig works. I talk to the mailmen. I talk to the vendors, and I ask them what routes or which streets have you been seeing with the most bumps, and we talk like that. You have to learn to know how to do your thing, people. You got to know how to do your thing. People say, well, you're doing too much. It's just dropping off food. Well, check this out. Let me tell you this. If, let's say, you were employed, if you were employed by DoorDash or any of these other apps, if you were employed, plugged in as an employee, and the company said, here's your route, but, talk to other drivers to figure out which streets are better. You would talk to the other drivers because they made you. Now, since you are your own boss, you are so lazy to where you think that's extra work to do. You see the difference? You see the difference there? It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, people say customer service does not matter. Now, I would love, here it is again. We got no tip, no trippers, and they announced themselves by coming in here. Okay, I want to ask a question to you guys, and I really want you guys to break down why customer service does not matter. And I want to know what parts of customer service does matter, and what service should every driver be doing. How about we open it up like that to, let's give it up to one brave, no tip, no tripper. So come in and let's talk this out. Because right now, I have customers that are watching right now, and I have drivers that are watching right now. I have some managers. Montse at Taco Bell, he watches almost daily. They watch also. So if there's at least, and the reason why probably a no tip, no tripper won't come on is their face will be shown, and they don't want to be associated with no tip, no trip because I talk about it. But I want to know right now, from a no tip, no tripper, what service is acceptable, what is going too far as customer service. I want to know, do you believe that a wow factor is doing too much? I would like to know that. So can I have, or is there a person that is out there that understands a little bit from all the sides? If you are out there, can you hit the link so that we can have a discussion about this? Um, Very easy, people. Very easy. Very easy. Um, Very easy. But I thought that this was interesting that Bentley Coop chose this time to bring this video out, He's also going to talk about the preferential treatment in the drivers in the next video. Um, he's I was not surprised, but I was surprised because it seems like he sits back and he doesn't really get involved in too many or trying to make a video but I think this is a very huge issue because it really affects not only the drivers, it affects the restaurants who are losing money. And some of these restaurants will start choosing what app they actually want inside that place. Like let's say if they have a Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, and let's say they have four, they might get rid of two of those just to keep the two that boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And because they're wasting so much money on drivers not picking up food. That's why this is so important because you have people that are saying, if we do not understand what the numbers show in our face, you will get your food late and you will get it cold. That's terrible if a business owner knew that you're a person picking up their food and doing that, because the only thing that happens is they go on Reddit, they go on Yelp, and they'll blame the restaurant for having cold food. They'll blame all of that, and then that's terrible for the restaurant. And the driver can just keep going on making these mediocre videos that they say that they can make. That is terrible. That is terrible. There's a no tip, no tripper out there who was brave enough, to really come in to really, you know what this is? This is like, I don't know if you guys know. I'm gonna date my age. This is like when you used to watch the Geraldo Rivera show, right? And they used to have like the Nazis. He'll do an interview with the Nazis, and then there was always one that was with them that he wanted to speak out against it, and he finally did it on the Geraldo Rivera show because he felt like they can't do anything to me if I come up here. Right now, you got a whole bunch of those people that don't want to show their face, and I get it. I get it, hypocrite. I get it, but I know if I really believed in something to the heart to where you call people miserable and scumbags, I would be I'll be sitting up here proud saying that. Most people say they're proud to be an American. They talk down on other countries. Most people say, they you get well. Let's choose these Karens. You got the Karens with the white privilege. They are proud to say that stuff. They are proud to say whatever. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You got people proud to say, I won't move my car unless, but you won't get no one to show their face though when they really have to speak their mind though. You know why? Because they probably live in a neighborhood to where someone may watch and they're like, man, I might get thumbs down if someone sees my face and I'm up there talking like it. Well, let me tell you this. You know why I don't care? Because who's gonna give me a thumbs down for saying the exact truth and trying to get people to do right? Who's gonna give me a thumbs down for that? Only the haters that watch this stuff and give me thumbs down on my videos for telling you guys the right stuff. They won't step up here. Now, I said congratulations to Rideshare Rodeo. He has 1,090 subs. Right now, people, he was sitting at like 828 subs, maybe before these. No, it was like 818 before these subs came in. He was averaging one sub a day. He was averaging one sub a day, so it would have taken him at least 4 more months, 4.5 more months for him to get to 1,000 subs. So this is where I say the power of the communities come in. He's getting there. I'm doing my countdown on. You know what? I only have maybe like after today, it's only going to be like 100 and something hours left before I monetize. These people have had channels before me, passed them in subs, about to get monetized. But we can't let them just come in here and do that. Pedro, help me. Pedro, help me. Hey Pedro, hey people, everyone go ahead and sub to him. But when you check out the sub counts, people, this is what I'm saying. When you check out the sub counts, none of those subs attached to video views. Like it was so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. It's an accomplishment. Those people will not back out and make you drop down or whatever else it is. But hard work is hard work. If you get so close to the line, don't try to cheat to get over there. If you cheat to get over the hump, over a visual presence for people out there, and you were doing hard work to get there, don't stop the hard work and go and ease up and do it the easy way at the end. I don't respect that, man. I don't respect that at all. That's not cool. Hard work. I came in this game saying I'm going to challenge you guys. I've said in videos where I put you guys as my rabbit and my pace, and I've been using you guys to keep track and to really work hard. To really work hard. And at the very end, it's like when you guys stole my idea for the gig con thing. You get so close to where it's gonna, and then you guys boom, you steal that. You're like, man, these people are finally going to see my hard work from day one, from scratch, to get up there. They watch my journey from day one to get these subs, to get monetized. They watched you guys do it. They watched you guys do the circle. And right when It's about to happen. Boom. Well, I'm going to do this. Dude, just keep working hard. Get yourself into other platforms. I know Steve already has the watch hours. I said that the other day. Steve has the watch hours. Steve has the watch hours. Steve has the watch hours because people go ahead and watch. You said what? Now check this out, PPP. It says I have 13 people in here right now, but I'm going to see concurrently how many I have. This is why, the people that are ghosts can't really hide. All right. So concurrently, there's 22 people concurrently watching. Okay. There's 22 people concurrently watching right now. And this is also being streamed on 5 platforms. So you can just multiply the numbers there if you want to. Okay. And the hours they come in here. But it's the people that are watching. You know who watch my channel? People like you. People like you. You stay here and watch. Pedro watches. He changes up his verbiage and how he does his thing. The people, and that's why I tag those people in the game to watch this, because those are the people that watch me. They watch me because they hear what I'm saying. They know that this voice and this message is not something that's falling on deaf ears. They see that it's actually true, so they watch. Okay. Now, also PPP, I have just about 700,000 views. My watch hours are less than 4K for views that are not in shorts. I have about 22K watch hours from shorts. Okay. So I don't understand. You're talking about in the gig community. I'm talking about the whole spectrum. Jada Kansas says merchant relationships are more important than customer service. To keep it real, Jada Kansas, merchant relationships is customer service. That's a client, and you have to do great service with them so that they can help you out. Then you take that service from that and you apply your customer service to the customer. You have a business relationship in service, then you got customer service. It is all the same. You have to know how to make it work. Because when you are locked in when you are locked in with certain merchants, they're gonna take care of you and make sure. And people, that's why I go in and I ask for my thumbs up constantly, constantly. It's like if you waiting too long, it's not the merchant's fault. It's yours, unassigned. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now, you know, you can unassign and boom, and like check this out. Let's say you unassign that order, right? And the order still comes back to you. You know why it still came back to you? Because the kitchen is running late. Are you gonna keep reassigning that order in hopes that you get another one in? Or maybe I'm just gonna take to this one. Let me let the customer know it's a very popular night. It is very busy. I see tons of drivers in here. They say it's going to be a little bit, but I'm going to make sure I get it to you as fast as I can. You send that text to him. Guess what? He kept us in the loop. We're not sitting there saying, what's taking so long? He's letting us know. You do that, man. You go get a little something. It goes a little further. It goes a little further. And sometimes when that order comes back at you, they give you a higher price to take it. And then it's funny because some people will say, well, I'll take it now. All you were looking for was just to get those extra bucks, but you still could have got those extra bucks with that service. A source behind the scenes stated that Steve was questioning about those subs because Pedro did not push him over the no. What I'm saying, Pedro, can you help? Pedro lets everyone know who's getting close to 1K subs, and that's what he does. That's what I mean. So, you know, but they are there. Jada Kansas says, I've seen drivers scream at merchants and throw tantrums. Yes, I've seen that too. And that's where I'm telling merchants to give those drivers thumbs down. I'm letting them know what the thumbs down means. So I'm clearing bad drivers out of my area so I can make sure I got a zone. I'm not going to have you messing up my area when they're screaming and yelling, messing up the staff. The staff has to deal with them, and that's making them not take my orders and fix the food or do whatever for my customers. I want those drivers out. Get them out. Give them a thumbs down. My area is now more comfortable for me. Yes, people. I teach. Something's in my eye so bad. What is in my eye? Gee whiz. Sorry. Yes, people. I teach merchants how to use the app so that they know, so that they have good quality people coming in. Some people say, why would you do that? You're messing up their money. Why would they go in there and cause a scene in someone's establishment? It's not their place of business. Yeah, but you are a boss walking into every place like that. You don't need to be coming in here. You messing up my money. You're messing. All that customer has to do, or the place has to do, is just be like, you know what? We don't want drivers from this app coming in at all. And then everyone's jacked up. Get those drivers up out of here. Don't need you. So if you are one like me, the no tip, no trippers say transparency is the key. So I like to be transparent with the places I pick up from. Okay. I like to be transparent with the merchants I pick up from. That's the best thing I can say. That is what I do. Okay. Now I'm gonna show some let me see, where do I gotta go here? Bam. Okay. I have quite a few videos to show here. And let me see, what is the first one I want to get into right here? Let me see. Okay. There was a 60-something-year-old dude that was punched by an employee at Wendy's. Now, this is what I'm showing this video for right here. Us as drivers, we go into these places to pick up, and we're supposed to be nice. This older gentleman was not a driver. But just imagine if one of the drivers went in there with the bad attitude, screaming and yelling in one of the workers' face, and they ran into one of the employees who just don't give a F. This is what happens.
Prop 27. It would legalize a massive expansion of online sports gambling in California while sending 90% of profits to the big out-of-state corporations behind Prop 27. Please join over 50 gaming and non-gaming tribes. Vote no on Prop 27.
A Wendy's employee accused of punching a customer faces second-degree murder charges after the victim died of his injuries more than a week later, according to police. Prescott Valley Police in Arizona say 35-year-old Antoine Kendrick was working at a local Wendy's when he was approached by a 67-year-old customer with a complaint. Surveillance video shows what happened next.
It's a guttural reaction, and you feel pain for what's happening, and you feel pain watching that video.
Investigators say Kendrick punched the victim, causing him to hit his head on the floor and knocking him out cold. The man was taken to a hospital where he was in critical condition for 10 days before succumbing to his injuries. Kendrick was initially charged with aggravated assault, to which he had not yet entered a plea. He was represented by a public defender, but the office does not comment on cases.
All right, now check this out. You're one of these hostile drivers, hotheads, thinking that you run your own business, you are your own boss, you can talk and do all this other stuff. Go get my food, hurry up. You're doing all that stuff. Yeah, you get that guy coming out from behind the counter and just decks you. He don't care about losing that job, and he don't care about punching you. Okay? All the guy had was a complaint. Drivers go in there and complain nonstop to the staff that's working there trying to help them. They complain. That guy does not like people complaining. You could have ran into him. Okay, go in these places with better customer service. Go check in, do things the right way. Now, that had nothing to do with a food delivery, but that employee did not like complaining, so that had to do everything with it. Drivers complain nonstop. You get punched in the mouth. You get punched in the mouth. Okay, punched in the mouth. Now, let me see. I'm gonna do this one. Okay. I'm gonna show this one later because the police, they arrested hostile family members after there was someone with a gun at a school. They arrested the family for wanting to go into the school and go take care of business. I thought that was strange. All right. But we're going to, you know what? I'm gonna do this one right here because I just did it yesterday. I just did it yesterday, and it was about the street takeovers. I want you guys to see why I report these street takeovers, and I want you to see when all the streets are jacked up like this, and you are doing deliveries at late night. This is what happens. I'm telling you, this is crazy. Watch this.
I guess that's it then, huh? Yep.
Police need your help identifying dozens of people involved in a robbery at a 7-Eleven in South Los Angeles.
Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel is live with new information from authorities. Jaysha?
Giovanna, Phillip, police are now releasing surveillance footage inside the 7-Eleven where you can see people destroying things and throwing and stealing items. If you take a look at your screen, you can see a large group of people on Monday coming into the store, and police say they came from a street takeover at this intersection of Figueroa and El Segundo. Now, in the video, you can see people knocking over items and destroying things, and even crossing the plastic barrier where the register is, going behind the counter, throwing items everywhere. Police say that they think at one point there were at least 100 people inside the store, and they need your help identifying the people in the video. They say one particular man wearing a Colorado Rockies baseball hat and backwards jersey grabbed items and threw them at a worker. The suspects could face multiple charges, including grand theft, looting, and vandalism.
It turns into a real just angry, somewhat mob mentality. They come inside the store, they start ransacking the place, taking everything, whatever they can and get, food, cigarettes, lottery tickets. Someone tried to grab the cashier box. There was one employee that was working at the time, and they feared for their life.
Police are urging people to come forward if they recognize anyone in this video. You can remain anonymous if you'd like. Live in South LA, Jaysha Patel, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Hello, I'm Mark.
Now, I want to show that right there because check this out. We have people that drive late at night and they do the night driving. You get an order from a 7-Eleven. You first of all, you can't even get to the 7-Eleven, and just say let's say you did get a chance to get to the 7-Eleven. How the hell you know what I mean? These things are crazy. These things happen just about every weekend. We have these, and they are nuts. The other day, the 15-year-old kid, 14-year-old kid got shot and killed. They get into this frenzy like that, and it's dangerous. It is dangerous. Parents out here in California, and if your teen says we're going to a, a car show or something, don't let them go. Now, okay, we got somebody else doing some bad stuff. Check this out.
Missing teeth can affect far more than just your smile. It can limit the types of food you're able to eat.
Look.
Tonight,
Whoo, people. You know, that's why I can't get caught up in the gig space 24/7 like that, people. There are other things that are going on in life that we got to worry about. I don't know what it is in Memphis, what they feed the people, what they put in the water, but Memphis is. I've been reporting a lot about Memphis lately. Memphis is off the chain. Memphis is off the chain. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. Hmm. Now, Cars and Cribs said he had to pull out a gun during an Amazon Flex delivery. He has a video. I have not watched the video to see where that is. I wanna know about him pulling a gun on someone because remember yesterday I did the article on the driver that shot and killed someone and was not charged. Okay, people, protecting yourself as a driver is necessary. I got to figure out what Cars and Cribs, what that story, what that situation was to where he had to pull a gun out during his Amazon thing. But if it's true and he had to pull his gun out on the Amazon thing, he's on camera talking about it. And if they don't know about it, but he put the video out first, so I guess I can talk about it. I don't know about it, but yeah, he pulled a gun out is what he says. So we'll go ahead and wait until we get more detail into that one. Now, I want to know more about what you guys think about and I want to give a shout out to Delivering with the Purpose. Channel is up with the few videos on. Migrated from over there on the Instagram side to over here a little bit to try to get some traction also. What's up there? But I want to know what you drivers think about Bentley Coup's message that he had inside that little quick 7-minute video there. I would like to know what you guys think, specifically because it goes into what TMB in Sin City and I forget the dude from Detroit. What is his name again? I don't want to keep saying the Detroit guy. That guy, and there's a few others that have popped out and are speaking about it. I would like to know what they feel because he's pretty much talking about getting your acceptance rate high to get these other orders. Now, what he's not telling you is that, get your acceptance rate high so that you can get offered to be in one of these programs also. Okay. Get invited to be in one of these programs also. I want to know what you guys think about that. And also the Tony, the driven dad. I know that he said he hit the top dasher. I would like to know how many orders he is taking. Is he taking them all? Now, I do know that he is doing that research and he is going to provide that information. And we're going to see if Top Dasher works for him in his market. We'll see how many deliveries did he take in that week and for the month. Because I know that Sin City was putting up there 126 deliveries in that week. And people were saying, well, that's too many deliveries. Well, if you think about it, that's a lot of quick, short, choppy deliveries. Hello there. Hello, Porsche TV. You're in here. Good to have you in. It's been a while. I gotta head back over there, people. This is the African Connection right here. I actually went over there. This was maybe about a month and some change. Maybe about a month ago. I was actually able to get on their channel and teach people how to use shorts. Now, these are people in other countries, people that are getting into YouTube. So I had the chance and the ability to get on a live and teach the people how you use the shorts, why you use the shorts, why it's important to do different things like that. It was pretty much a Q&A with me and my African Connection there. I want to give them a big shout out because people, that lady Porsche TV, that right there that's not okay. That's one person, but the network that this person has is great. So I do want to thank you for stopping in, and thank you for the thumbs up. Now, luckily enough, Jada Kansas says, I ain't never been in dangerous situations yet, delivering past midnight in Baltimore, and he is in Baltimore, people. It goes down. He said, he says, head definitely got to be on a swivel, and you got to be in and out if you're delivering to sketchy areas. Yes. He also says, watch who is on the block or who is watching you. That is how it is. Briz Raw stream up. I'm gonna just say Briz, because dang, I'm tongue twisted right now. Briz will go ahead and let you know. Battle rapper from right there. He is from Baltimore. I think you guys he's from Baltimore, and I think you guys got Tay Rock. Tay Rock is from B-More, I do believe. But he talks about Baltimore and his rhymes nonstop. And when Jada Kansas gets up here talking about Baltimore and everything, but it's not just Jada Kansas though. I have done countless articles and have shown clips of people in Baltimore getting their cars jacked, and the DC Baltimore area still to this day right now is pretty much one of the highest crime rates in the United States as far as carjackings and everything else like that. So it's also very, very nice when Jada Kansas does come in and he lets me know things, so then I can go ahead and give those things out to you. All information is great information, especially if it's going to help us out there while we are on the road. Speaking of on the road, I gotta say it again. And I told myself I was not going to watch any more Bud Soda videos just because of the safety aspect of it. I'm just saying again, people just keep your eyes on the road. That is and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go click on his videos when he's doing his ride along, and he's like this. He's like this the whole time, and he'll go the whole time. And when I'm watching it, the reason why I have a fear of watching that is because I was hit by someone coming across a red light, and I did not even expect when the impact was going to come. When the lady ran the red light, and when I watched him looking down like that, and the lady, when she ran the red light, she was going for her phone that fell on the floor on the passenger side. She was going for her phone to pick up the phone, and she ran a red light and smacked me. So when I'm watching his videos, there's like this tingly feeling that I get on the inside, and I can't keep watching the video. So please watch those for safety, just so you can know what not to do. And so this is no diss or anything, man, but just drive safe out there and keep your eyes on the road, please. It's dangerous, and I'm pretty sure at least someone has wrote you in a comment and said that's dangerous. At least if they care about you, at least I'm pretty sure someone in the rideshare crew has mentioned that, because that is obvious. Ghost says, I could do a ride along in some bad areas here in Memphis to show how it is. If you know what? And I don't recommend people to do this. And by the way, this is a great spot for this right here. Check out A&E's 60 Days In. It's on tonight. And it's real ex-cons that have pull, they're going back. And what I mean by this is good segue for Ghost is if he wants to drive in some of these spots in Memphis, if he has, and what I mean by the okay, meaning they've seen his vehicle, they know he drops off stuff. If he's able to do that and go do, I would absolutely love to see how Memphis looks. I would love to see that, Ghost. I would love that. That's like Christmas for me to look at some more things. Now I got a question for the people out there. If Bentley Coupe is not a top dasher, do you believe everything he says that comes out of his mouth is made up or false? You know what I mean? if he's not a top dasher. But you don't have to be a top dasher to be on the large order programs. But I'm just saying that because he's going to get some messages from people saying you're not a top dasher, but you're saying to take your orders to filter them through. Some people will think that that's a contradiction, but it's absolutely not. Because in order to even get to where those programs are going to be offered to you, you have to take your orders no matter what. Okay. So, like I said, there are a few drivers who I know that are not top dashers, but they have large order programs. So they're pretty much a top dasher if you think about it. What's up? What's up, Corner Clubhouse? What's up? So that is what that is there. Let me check my monetization hours. Let me check these. Yesterday I was at 37. Yeah, so it still hasn't moved. So it's gonna move tonight. So tonight it's gonna go up to about 30, 38 and some change. 38 and some change. So we're looking at 100 something hours away from monetization. Hard work, people. We're looking at just a little bit of time. It is coming in. Man, I want to thank people. Whoo, you guys have no idea how many people told me it wasn't gonna happen. Like they didn't like pretty much it's not gonna happen. You know how some people say, well, I've been on YouTube for a long time, and they say things like that, and that's pretty much saying it's not gonna happen. They say, man, one of my friends did it, and he said it took him forever. They say things like that to try to make you not hit that thing. No, I do know they say you have, they want you to get in like a year of you having your channel up or something else like that. That's why I was so locked in. I was so locked in on 5-6 months. I was so locked in on 5-6 months to where I thought it was all the way going to be done there. But, I had a rude awakening when I saw that the short hours did not count. But nevertheless, the 5-6 months, we are in the 7th month right now. We are in the 7th month right now. I have 7 days. 7 days to get it done for 7 months. Okay, 777. We all know those are lucky numbers right there. A little bit of hard work that goes into that. A little bit. Yeah. He said decline till we die. Yeah, you get those. TMB, you get those decline till they die. That's Yost Malone. He put up, if you watched the video yesterday, he said, he turned down the Walmart Spark order and the Doordash he picked up, he couldn't drop it because his completion rate was so low. I was like, dang, that is what you're talking about, decline till we die right there. I said, gee whiz. How does someone get literally? Okay, I would like to know this. If you are your own boss, how do you get forced into doing the delivery? If you are your own boss, you can easily just not do it, right? That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. It's whoo. I'm gonna read some comments. Let me share the screen so I can read the comments for you guys. You guys know I like to read these comments for you. Big up to everyone in Vegas. Y'all been dealing with rain and crazy rain and heat. He said, just stream some movies. You'll get your hours quick. No, check this out. I actually saw people leaving their, let me put myself big. They leave their channel up like this overnight and they call it sleep cam. And I was like, there's nothing going on and there's nothing going on and you're going to sleep? I said, what? But like I said, I might do a marathon. I started an hour earlier. Oh, so what am I looking for? No, I was saying no. I'm not looking for anything. Let's go ahead and read these comments. I'm gonna put myself right here on this one. All right, so this comment is on Doordash. This is your problem. This video does not die down at all. It still gets me. This video gets me 2,000 views every 48 hours. So this video is still doing work. They were just getting something from their car. Relax. I got there the same time at that driver, and we waited at the same time. So no. And I'm going to say good morning to you. You know, thumbs up there, right there. Renza, thank you for stopping by. Thumbs up count. Make sure you ask the merchants to rate your pickup. Thank you, right there. Cody, Alaskan Gigging Gun, says, nice intro. He really enjoyed that, people. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Let's get it. You know I love that one. Journey with Kiki. This was a great video. I enjoyed watching. Great upload. Thank you so much. Quentin Thomas, y'all take too long at McDonald's. Time is money, my boy. I bet she got an order soon as she unassigned. Let me tell you this. Here goes another one. I did comment. I said, who is y'all? I'm a driver. I explained this. Okay. Quentin, and I did let you know I go live, I think. I do not work for McDonald's. Listen to the video. I'm waiting for an order. The manager walks by. They add in a second order. I got the manager's attention. That driver did not do any of that and walked out and left. And when I walked back in, the orders were ready. The wait was not that long. Okay. I don't work for McDonald's. People stop saying that. Oh, you got McDonald's, Ava? Yes, mamas. My daughter says she got McDonald's. The DoorDash Revolution, purple heart right there, says merchant ratings are important. Another great video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Last time I ordered from DoorDash, they ate my burger. I reported, but nothing happened. Bad drivers. Okay, bad drivers. Pedro is 100% correct. You need to get your own material and stop using Pedro. Well, Pedro is, so this person agrees that people are miserable and they're scumbags and everything else says is correct. So the Bentley Coupe, the Sin Cities, and everybody else everybody TMBs, everyone else that I name out there, were crazy. Now it says, get my own material. I am using my own material. I am watching public videos as a news media source to report on what not to do. So as long as he keeps doing the bad things, I will keep putting him up there like that. I think the problem is, who is this? Crystal Kimmy. I think the problem is the bad things that I'm putting up that he does is starting to weigh on your conscience. If you were like, man, like, do I really want to keep watching this dude? He's going to keep calling people bad stuff like that, and I'm going to keep reporting it. So if you don't like to hear that, then maybe you shouldn't, don't watch his videos and don't watch me, because that's all you're going to hear. He wants to be the guy in the tabloids the most by saying the most disrespectful things. He says, this guy is so 100. Just the amount of food these delivery food apps waste in a day is insane. People starving all over the world. This is off of DoorDash. This is your problem. Yes, that driver was terrible. That's why I said I want these franchise owners to know what's going on, and if they agree with them telling customers you'll get your food late and cold, and then what about the ratings and things that go in for the restaurant? I want them to know about that stuff, but they don't talk about that. They just talk about this stuff on here and try to hide. I'm trying to unite. Ultimate Movie Recaps. Great words, my friend. Thank you, Ultimate Movie Recap. I'm going to have to click on your channel, see what type of movies you guys review, and maybe I can conduct the interview with you. We got the Drace King. We got the Drace King, new friend from James Gite. People, I told you that community is good. That's off of my surf and turf food right there. Great information. I've been dashing for, okay. Says great information. I've been dashing for a year. Oh, this is one I did yesterday. Did I do this one yesterday? Oh yeah, I did this one yesterday. This one was a lot of writing. Yeah, this one was I did that one yesterday. All right, now there's a lot of comments that are on other videos that are comments on. I have to click on. It's too hard to figure that stuff out right there. So sorry about that. Okay, will do. Always cherry pick. Always cherry pick. Always cherry pick. Did you see the video that Bentley Coupe dropped yesterday? Did you see that video? And what did you think of the video? People, you don't understand. Always cherry pick is the king of cherry picking. Watch the videos, head over there, and the reason why the brain picking comes in, lots of knowledge over there. Understands the orders, understands the how to break them down and take them. Thus the name right there, always cherry picking. So that's why I wanted to know from you yourself. Did you get a chance to look at Bentley Coupe's video? Very interesting video. The information that he gave is information that everyone should know. So you are going to get people that say, well, why is that information important? If we all should not know it, well, why don't you know it? That's why it's so important. So you did not see it. Well, guess what? We're going to do it again. We're going to do it again right now. Let me mute and share this screen.
Let's talk about easy, like fee-free easy and no minimums easy. Plus,
as well. I hate it when people use altered or modified thumbnails. So before I even start this video, the numbers that you saw on this thumbnail were actual customer tips. So I'm going to slide to the side. I'm going to show you the actual payouts while I continue to talk. All right, cool. Sly orders right here. All right. The DoorDash base pay can only go so high, but the customer tip has no cap. And if you are trying to make more money, the easiest way to make more money is to increase your tips. Riding through my city with that daddy bag. Thank you, Bentley. What up? This your boy Bentley Coupe, Doordash Diaries, T3D, the basics. By the end of this video, indirectly to help you increase your tips. Let's ride. Number one, the service that you provide today will affect the tip that you get tomorrow. As a dasher, it may feel that your tip is out of your control, when in all actuality, it's not, but your tip was already decided before the customer ever placed the order. Food delivery is one of the few industries where people are asked to tip before they actually experience their service. If you were to go to a restaurant or maybe even get your car washed, you would tip the person that was cleaning your car or your waitress after you received their service. But in our industry, it is the complete opposite. The customer is literally tipping you based off of the experience that they had the last time that they used the app. You as a dasher have the ability to turn down orders for whatever reason.
This is used for educational and training purposes only, people.
How you handle this order is going to directly affect not only you, but other dashers and how they are tipped in the future. And that is my biggest message for this video. Nothing else in this video is going to be nearly as important as what I just said. The things that you do today, how you handle the order today, is going to directly impact the tip that you have down the line. But when the customer does put a high tip on the order, how does DoorDash decide that you are the best dasher for that order? This is part 2 of the video. Over time, I give this theory to other people. They instantly, it is free. Just like each and every day, whether you use it or not. I might as well just give it to you and we can all win together. Number two, paying attention to your customer. 90% of the customers that we deliver to on a daily basis do not have a problem with us leaving the food on the ground on their porch. But
this video is here for training and educational purposes only. Okay, Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
the screen door are going to be just a couple of ways that you can easily increase your tip. Right, a no-brainer, right? I'm telling you, super easy, concise ways, direct ways to get this knocked out. The overall goal and strategy here is to create a better experience for the customer. This is going to be the easiest way to increase the tips across the board. And that's going to lead me into my second way for you to increase your tips, and that's to create a wow moment for your customers. With so much limited contact with your customer, how do you create a wow moment? Easy, simple, easy peasy. Be quick. Yes, the app says that you have 45 minutes to
be quick. Hot Facts, educational and training purposes only.
Instantly going to create a wow moment for your customer, because what are they going to say? Wow, that was fast. Every restaurant isn't fast. And if the restaurant isn't fast, then you can't be fast. And this is why you should have a blacklist. There is an apartment building here in Charlotte, actually a couple, that I absolutely refuse to deliver to. Everybody knows that I not only have a blacklist for restaurants.
That's why I wanted to get your opinion on that always cherry pick, because like I said, it's common sense, right? It's common sense to work like this. It's common sense to get your orders done fast, because you'll get another order, and if your ratings are up there, they're going to give you. It seems like it's common sense. Well, why is the common sense so uncommon to what Pedro says 97% of the gig economy when it comes down to driving and doing the food thing? How come that same common sense vanishes? That's what I would like to know. Who says, let's open the door and let common sense out? That's what I want to know. And who started it? I would like to know the very first person that started telling people turning down your orders is the best way to go. I would like to know who is the very first person to start that. Does anyone know? Does anyone know who was the very first person to start doing videos saying do not take your orders? Who is the person that started it? And I want to talk to that person on why he felt that way. There's a lot of people that watch videos and they have content creators, and a lot of people think that their content creators started a lot of things. I would like to know, is there any content creator out there that does this gig stuff know who was the first person to start saying reject all your orders? They don't matter. Who is the first person? I know it's not Pedro. It's not him. He's only been driving for a little bit. He's like a pandemic driver. He's only been driving for a little bit. And I would like to know who started it, and then who started no tip, no trip. I would like to know who started both of these things. This is a very important question that the gig economy needs to know, because whoever started no tip, no trip, and whoever said do not pick up the orders, that person deserves a placard in the history board, like retired of all up there. We need to know who that person is. We need to know who that person is. And if whoever is in no tip, no trip, if they don't know who it is, that's the blind following the blind. Because you for sure should know who your gang leader is or the organizer is. You should for sure know that. For sure. Go said Pedro because he has no common sense. No, but it didn't start with Pedro. It did not start with him. That's the thing. Someone was doing it before him to make him start saying he adopted these things. These were not his ideas just coming in. He adopted them. I would like to know who is the first person to start putting videos out saying do not take your orders, and who was the first person to, initiate and to apply no tip, no trip. Brandon Diaz says this is classified information. This is what I'm saying. It can't be classified information if you have, we know who David Duke was, and we know who are the Imperial Wizards. We know who the president of the United States is. You know who your dad is. Whoever is the head of North Korea, Kim Jong-il or Kim Jong-un, whatever one it is there. In Russia, you got Putin. We know who run the countries. We know who the face is. We know this. How come we can't know who the person of no tip, no trip, and who's the first person to start not taking your orders? I need to know who it is. That's history. That's history. Right. Now, I get no tip, no trip is a driver saying, and it was not meant to be on TikTok, but when I first heard of no tip, no trip, and I start typing it up in the thing, I saw no tip, no trip. I saw no tip, no trip 1.0, and then I saw no tip, no trip 2.0. So obviously the no tip, no trip was there. Then no tip, no trip 1.0 got there. Then no tip, no trip 2.0 got there. I want to know. It's kind of like this. Remember how before the gang started, they were there to help protect the community, and then it turned into something else. The no tip, no trip is pretty much the same thing. It turned into something else, and now just how if you ask a neo-Nazi skinhead, how did they go from a sharp skinhead against racial prejudice to neo-Nazis? They will tell you the story on who was the radical that went outside the box. Okay? I don't know that story here, so I got to figure out and ask. And no one wants to give that answer. No, he said it's been around. Yeah, it's been around forever. But I'm talking about the person that came in and start saying and using it as the person that came in to not only use it as a saying, as and when they switched it to go into propaganda and getting people to watch videos and seeing that they can actually get more people doing it. Like when I want to know who that person is. We all know that I am here for the people. Everyone knows that I don't like a bunch of stuff. Everyone knows you want to see the person that's against no tip, no trip. You can go find HotFacts. People know it's me. People know it's me. I want to know who that person is because I would rather go fight that person instead of Pedro. I would rather go knock that dude down. He said, I kind of know Jake. Now, I have heard, that's crazy because I've done some research and the name Jake, does pop up. Okay. I have heard Get Coach Jake. Okay. Imagine if valet drivers ask for tips up front. Lots of no tippers would have. Brandon Diaz, check this out. But check this out. Do you know that I have used in the past? I have actually used what if a valet. I've actually used that, the valet guy not getting tips. I have actually used that months ago. And that's hilarious because you bring up a valid point. That's like the valet dude. Your job is to go park the car. Every person that gives you keys is not going to give you an extra tip, man. It's not going to happen. Now, Get Coach Jake. I have heard his name from Doordash Revolution has let me know about Get Coach Jake, and he thinks that he might be someone that is on it. Let me see. Excuse me. Let me see about this guy.
Hi there. Gig Coach Jake here. Are you currently doing rideshare?
Let me see about this guy here. 960,000 views since 2018. He's doing his thing. 960,000 views. You know what? His email address is there. I'm not a robot. Let's hit submit. Let's go ahead and copy this. Copy email address. I'm going to send Jake an email. I'm going to send Jake an email and see if I can get him to sit down with me on here so we can try to figure this thing out. I want to know where all this stuff came from. Good. If he clicks on me, he's got 960,000 views. I almost got 700,000 views. He should see that's worth something right there. He should see that's worth something right there. I have to have him check out the interviews. Okay, get Coach Jake. Yep, that's him. 10.9K subscribers. I'm gonna hit him up. I'm not gonna look and see. And here's the best thing. Here's the best thing about reporting and conducting interviews. I genuinely have I don't want to talk about nothing else except asking these questions and figure out, where they came from, what was the mindset and coming in. I want to ask real questions. I want to ask real questions and, and conduct the interview. Which is why the other people are afraid to come on here and do interviews because they know that, well, we'll go on there and he's not going to be bashing us. He's actually going to hit us with very intellectual questions, and we're not ready for that. That's why they're afraid to come on Hot Facts. I'll make them answer some questions. He said he won't. UDM did his last interview. He okay. Well, you know what? He said he won't. I'm gonna try. I am going to try. I'm gonna try to get Coach Jake to do an interview with me. And people, I think this would be very, very nice and very, very great for the gig economy. If you are out there and you would like to see me conduct an interview with Get Coach Jake, just go right on his comments. Go right there and say, hey, Hot Facts with Robert Reese is looking for you for an interview. People, just go blast them up. Go hit them up. That's the best way to do it, because if someone sees that the people want to hear it, if people say, hey, Get Coach Jake, man, someone really wants the people. That's how it works. That's how it works. Let that person know. It can't just be me, though. It can be. I can do my due diligence and put in my hard work. But, he left the YouTube world behind. I'm still going to bug him. That's still history. That is still history that is still history. I need that history. I will do my best. I need that history. Jada Kansas says these food delivery platforms will begin to purge cherry pickers. They cannot make low acceptance rate as means to deactivate drivers, but they can and do stop sending you orders. Yes, and in a way, Jada Kansas, that's them. That's them making you quit. So deactivating you. Yes, always cherry pick. You see, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. You know what I mean? You gave me some obstacles there, cherry pick, and I'm like, I'm going to do it. That's just how I am with this monetization thing and doing my channel. When my acceptance rate on Doordash is below 30%, I can be logged onto a busy zone and get no orders at all for over an hour. Yeah, that's what you don't want right there. That's what you don't want. Now, people say that the benefit of dashing whenever you want is really not that important because you can just schedule. But I've come across maybe 4 drivers now, and Brian Padilla at the Chipotle, when he let me know he's a top driver on all of them, just like myself. He said he can drive anywhere, and it makes way too much sense that he doesn't have a zone where he goes. He can just work. He can turn off the app and drive back where he wants to. Man. The decline now movement. Now, this is what I can see this top dasher thing going into top driver on Uber Eats. It's harder, people. But on DoorDash, I can see that this is where the decline movement, we're going to decline for a certain amount of the month and then go cram for the test to get it up, so then we can cherry pick the decline movement. I see what that is. Now, the videos by Megan Grossman there in Vegas, almost every single video that's put up is decline as many orders as you can, not accepting non-tipping orders. What is going to happen with these people that specialize on this content? Will that content start going away? I feel that you're going to see more. I told you, more and more people showing people how to hit Top Dasher, Diamond Driver, showing them how to hit it. I think we're going to see a lot more videos like that, because with the new drivers and the new wave and how the companies have shifted, the companies and how it's working is there's going to be a lot more top drivers around. So I think the content creators right now who are in this gig space are going to start showing more people how to hit it. And they're going to use the decline now as showing them what happens before, and then they're going to be showing them what happens after. I think that's what these people are going to do. Yeah, and I still heard that Para is back up. I saw that Para is back up. So some people have been waiting for Para to come back up to help with their orders. Now I want to know this. When Para comes back up, and if you're trying to hit a top dasher, what good is Para for you? If you have to take these orders to get your acceptance rate up to get top dashers so you can get these things, you're gonna have to use Para way after, so then you can try to cherry pick. Yeah, see, always cherry pick says I get large orders before top dasher. That's what I was saying earlier, though. You get drivers who are on large order program. They are on the catering program, or they're on the pizza program, and they are not top dasher. Is because when they gave them that access, they actually utilize the access to put themselves in that. So you don't have to be a top dasher and still be on one or two of those platforms to still be able to work your magic. A lot of drivers are not understanding that either. And then you have top dashers who are not on any of the large ordering programs. So they still don't even understand at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, cherry pick, you get priority. You get priority every single time, and you will always get priority. Now, the no tip, no trippers out there, if you are no tip, no tripper, I keep putting this link up there. If you really believe that priority does not make sense, please get up here and speak. Please get up here and speak, because it's in the bylaws. It's just like this. How I showed Bud Soda yesterday complaining that Grubhub tells their customers that we're going to get you your food at this time, guaranteed. He's mad that they tell them that they're going to get their food at a certain time, guaranteed. How are you going to accept one thing but not accept the fact that they're doing that? You know what I mean? So I just got to know. No tip, no tripper. You can hit the link. It's okay for you to show your face. I know it's a hard thing being associated with something that is, people are like, man, you associate no tip, no trip with these guys, and you call them the worst things that you can call people. I don't call them the worst things. That's what they say about themselves. I just reiterate it. That's it. You don't want to be associated with that. That's like when I go to certain stores and I go to my hotspot, when I see certain people that always hang around the store at like where I like to park, I don't park over there at that time. I go park at the other spot. I don't want to be associated with any of that because it's a bad look. And I get why you guys don't want to really do it. You guys will write in my comments, but you guys won't come up here. This is by far the most open platform from anyone in the gig economy. It's open. I won't say it's open 100% because, like, what if I'm talking about someone getting shot and I'm doing that? I can't bring you up because I have to get this article done. Outside of that, like 95%, my link is up there. I'll do it again. If you got anything to say about any of this, voice yourself. It is right there. Cherry Pick says, I have successfully delivered a lot of high value orders. I get the orders. Yeah. That's what it is. It's the quality. It's the quality. They're sending you the quality person that's going to do things. You know, it's the quality person that's going to do things for you, which is why I like to keep going back to the same houses over and over again to the quality people. It doesn't matter how much that order says when it goes up there. I know that they're going to reward me with something great. You know what I mean? They're going to reward me with something great. So that is all I know. That is all I know. Brandon said, "Is the only way I go on a channel is for payment." Why is it got to be for payment, man? Brandon, why is it got to be for payment? Why is it got to be for payment? What'll get you up here outside? Okay, what type of payment? Okay, you want some cash? You know, I got my food plan out there. I can send you that. I charge that $249.99. That's $249.99. I can give that to you for free if you want to come up here and speak. I have a free link up there, so it's not like he says maybe I will bless you with my voice one day. Yeah, because cherry people, I understand. Cherry Pick. Cherry Pick has been dropping little subtle jewels on me for a long time. Since I say a long time, I've been here for about 7 months, but ever since I started, and once you got to look, it's been dropping little things and picking my brain, saying comments that'll challenge me. Always Cherry Pick and Doordash Rick. They have been doing that with me the whole time, and I appreciate it too. Because I see why they're doing it. They're trying to, they were giving me a test. They were trying to see if I really know what I'm talking about. And I appreciate them for spending that time and going back and forth with me. And then it'll be on random videos, on a video that I don't think any of them are going to watch. And then they'll go ahead and then boom, boom, boom. So I do appreciate that. I call those OGs in the game, vets in the game. I'm not talking about here on YouTube. I'm talking about in life, OGs and vets in the game in life. You know what I'm saying? In life. Yeah, look, Cherry Pick says, I'm watching you. I know you're watching me. That's another good thing, people, too. I know that when I'm doing my film, I know that when I'm out there working, I already know that I'm going to get a lot of people to say, oh, we whatever, talk all this trash. But I know that when I drop a video, I know exactly who is watching my video. They can deny it all they want. But you know how I really know is because I watch people. I can't say all the shows, but I watch after, and then I watch the videos and I see what happens. So that's how I know who's watching and who is listening. Okay. Who's watching and who was listening. The ones that listen, the ones that listen, you really know because they go ahead and switch their verbiage up. That's how you know. They steal your ideas. They switch your verbiage. They do all of that great stuff. So I know who's watching. And right now, look, 2 people left because they already know. I know you're watching. And you just cannot keep your hand off that button saying, let me hear what he's going to say. Let me hear it. Who's he going to talk about? Let me go check videos out. I have people now going, and this is what you guys got to thank me for. I am getting other people to watch other people's videos that they normally would not watch. People are now watching people's videos specifically to see if they're messing up bad, to see if HotFacts is going to catch something and talk about it. I love that now. I love it because they tell me. I love that. People know I'm watching, and this is why if you guys have noticed, I'm telling you, there's a lot that has changed since I stepped into this gig thing. People know I'm watching, so it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Always cherry pick said nobody admits it. Everyone is watching me. And you. Hey. They're watching. They're watching. And then they try not to watch the stream all the way through. But people, every time you click on it, those minutes are going in. All these videos that I have up. Woo! Monetization. I thank you. And this is for anyone says that they have a channel and they are not trying to get monetized. Go, slap yourself. Why, if they have an ultimate goal there, why would you not at least try to accomplish it? Slap yourself. I'm trying to get monetized to make sure I can, do the business. This is a business that I'm trying to, man. This is a business right here. HotFacts is a business. And in order to make your business go, you got to get monetization. You got to get that monetization. So once again, one more time, thank you to everyone that has been watching me from the very beginning. Always cherry pick says HotFacts. They are recording videos and email to each other so you don't give views. I know what they're doing. But it's all, they can do that all they want because my views still come on in. Yeah, Go said, listen, Linda. Yeah, that's what they do. What's up, Rev? What's up?
Hello, how's it going, Reese?
What you got to chime in on? Whenever I know people, and people, just in case you want to know, the Doordash revolution doesn't have to click on the link. He just goes straight to StreamYard and pops up. So, so go ahead, Rev. Go ahead.
Yeah, you asked $1 million question. Now, when I first got started doing Doordash, which was last year, around about in April. Now, the two content creators I was looking at was your driver Mike and Gig Coach Jakes. Now, I know Gig Coach Jakes talked about hashtag low pay, no way. So that was going on at the same time. Decline Now was going on from the Reddit groups and Facebook group. But I'm interested as well to want to know who was the content creator that got everybody doing this technique, because everybody that does it here said they got it from YouTube. So it had to have been a content creator that started it off. We don't know who, but I know that Coach Jakes did talk about low pay, no way. He had a lot of good other teachings in there.
And you said low pay, no way. Low pay, no way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But I'm still digging. I'm still doing research. I don't know who was it beyond that, but that is a good question. Everyone needs to be able to answer. And if you can't answer that question, then you need to ask yourself something. Are you a follower? Or are you a leader? Eagles soar high in the sky. And they the only bird I know that don't flock among other birds. They soar alone, solo. So that's something that needs to be addressed. That's something that needs to be brought to the gig economy attention. Why? Because that is part of our history.
Yeah, that is history, Rev. That is like saying if you have the Civil War, you supposed to know about. We know about General Lee and we know about them, right? We know they have their place in history because of what they did And we have to know this. Yes, history,
That's right.
people.
That's right.
History.
See, if I'm going to follow somebody, I'm gonna have to. I need to know who the follower, who the leader is. You know, we getting challenged so much about what we done got on the pavement of learning how to make extra money and maximize an earnings. But I'm gonna tell you the reason why it came out, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. This is the reason why a lot of top dashers couldn't make money, because of the oversaturation of cherry pickers. I'm a cherry picker. That's one of the reasons why I became one. And then this journey that I'm taking, I'm planning on cherry picking my way all the way to top dasher status, because that's the last piece of the puzzle of my research and case study, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But people, we need to know what that history comes from.
Where it comes from. But Rev, now you tapped on something I was going to ask you anyway. I'm I gotta wait to see what Tony's the Driven Dad's research is on what he's going to be doing for himself. But how is your journey going with the top dasher? If you can give the people a little bit of insight on how this journey is going for you.
Well, I showed it on my last video that I was at 40%, and I think I'm at 35 now. But the way that I'm going to take that journey, I'm going into another zone that have better offers. And I'm not talking about large order payouts either. I'm talking about offers that is worth taking, stack orders that will tabulate up, accumulate more on your acceptance rate, so you can, improve your acceptance rate. My case study would be incomplete if I don't test out the top dasher information. Why would I even start at the beginning of this year and exclude and eliminate that? I want to add it into the equation. I know that it's a factor here in the area I'm in, because our market is real tight and you have to schedule. And when you do schedule, it's 30-minute blocks, 1 hour blocks. So I know if I was a top dasher, I would make more during the time that I'm out here and have to be unassigned from a block. So that's going to be an element that I have to put in place in order to see how can I maximize my earnings. We have to make the right decision.
Yeah.
We have to make the right decisions for better opportunities.
That makes perfect sense. People, are you hearing what he's saying? He's saying that there is a gray area on his knowledge, on him saying that I know everything I'm talking about. There is a gray area there, and until he can go to that gray area and test it out, he can't give you 100% of what it is you need to know. So this is what you need to be looking into when you're looking at someone's channel, people. Someone that's going to go and do the work to then bring the data to you so you can better understand and help you out too. This is what you're supposed to be doing out there. When you have a channel, you have content, and a lot of people know when I'm dealing with the people in the gig world, I ask this question: how does it feel having responsibility, with people looking up to you as this person here? So I like to ask that question there to see what they're going to say. And this right here is pretty much play off of that. He wants to make sure that he knows that people are watching. Some are going to take some of his juice and use some of that. So let's go ahead and give them all of the best information they can get to make the best decisions for themselves. Great work on that, Rev. Great work on that. I appreciate that. Yes. Now, you got on the green shirt. What platform you're working for now? You're working on now.
That's Bike Squad, but they're not doing anything at the moment. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit later on. I know certain restaurants that I'm getting ready to go back to. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door. All right. I did Bike Squad when I first got into the gig economy, when we were employees. I don't know how many drivers know about that, but in our area, we was employees. We had benefits. We had the medical, dental, vision benefit and all of that. And then after I had the automobile accident and came back in, they changed back over to waiter / bike squad. And I don't know if they still got that or not. I don't think so, because now they say you got to be an independent contractor. But I worked for them when they had the benefits. Long as you did 30 plus hours, you could get those benefits if you kept that status throughout those 6 months. But I wanted to test it out today as well, because I know certain restaurants that DoorDash, that they don't cater to DoorDash, they do the bike squad. But you got to know your market. You can't just jump back and forth and jump track on these different platforms if you haven't got a chance to know everything you need to know. Which what I mean is to master your skills on each platform individually before you start doing multi-apping with all of them. And there's different levels of multi-app, and there's different levels of multi-apping. So I stay pretty much now at the first level, because that way your ratings are higher. That way you fulfilling orders and completing them orders without making a whole lot of mistakes. And I know these multi-appers done experienced this that I experienced last year, when all these orders come at the same time. You in the middle of the run, in the heat of traffic, your phone going off, you calling the customer call, everything coming at once. You can't do all of that at once. You got to do things one at a time. So you got to know how to prioritize when you're doing this multi-app. There's too many people dirty apping, and it's too many people dirty multi-apping. And that's all I'm gonna say on that there. And then I'm gonna go on here and finish doing my orders for the day. Once again, you got another masterpiece live stream going on. You the guy that's asking the hard questions, and all of these gurus of this gig economy here. You claiming you gurus and all of this. Somebody ought to know that answer to the question that we both is inquiring about. Who started this thing? Thank you again. I salute you, my brother. I'm getting ready to get off right now and finish doing some rest of the deliveries. We're going to talk in a minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See you in a bit. Now, check this out. Hector Mello says, if you start your day taking $1 a mile on both apps, you'll make $140 in 4 hours. And I'm not in the catering program, and I'm not a top dasher. On a good day, I'll make 308 hours. Okay. And he's talking about $1 per mile, which on if you multi-app and he's doing it, it seems like on the first level right there. Also, he's able to double it up. He's able to double it up and still get his $2 a mile and go ahead and do that. People, you got people like Hector Mello right there that figured it out for himself. He knows how to go ahead and do his thing. Jelly Bean, do his thing. Great work there. Great work there. He says dirty multi-apping with 6 cell phones. Yeah, that's Bud Soda right there. Did I just get hit with spam? What the? I got hit with some spam. What the? Let's do this. Hide user from channel. Thank you. Got rid of all those. Moderators, if you see any of that, sex spam stuff get up there, please just remove that out ASAP. Please, we want to make sure that these lives are respectable for everyone else out there. But like it says in my description, these videos are not made for kids. These are not kid videos, but still, we want to make sure that these things are respectful. And people that do spam, shame on you for doing that. That is not what I'm trying to do. And hold up, why is that up there? Get off of there. Get off of there. Well, people, We've been on here for about 2 hours. Good show right here. I really don't have nothing else more to say. We talked about this other stuff right here. Got people sending in messages right here. I'm going to keep some of these comments here for the show tomorrow. I want to thank everyone that's been helping me out. I'm on the road to 3K subs, people. On the road for 3K subs. Please share my live streams. Okay. Thumbs up, subscribe to get notified. Please, people. I'm on the road for 3K. I'm trying to get there. It's going to be a very, very, very special accomplishment for me and everyone else here. That pretty much puts me into a different light. You know, when you have 2,000 subs, people look at you as like a 2,000 sub guy. When you get 3,000, you know, people look at it as different levels there. So I'm trying to get to 3,000 subs if you can. Pass it on, share. Big shout out to Samantha and James Guype. That is a power couple with pretty much with the agency that helps you get out there in other communities. Big shout out to them. I know how to operate in that thing. Big shout out to the Sunfish King. He's catching some big fish. Nitro Freak, BC family, everybody else out there. Brandon's Recovery TV. OFW in the Philippines, Lady Porsche, my African connection people out there. That's Nigeria, that's Ghana, that's people all right there. Big ups there. Big ups to Brazil, my people in Brazil. You guys do show me support every single day in Brazil. And my people in the islands, my islander people. What's up, Oos? What's up to all you guys out there? Okay, big ups there and everybody here in America. Cannot forget you guys. And America number 2. What's up to my people there in the UK? I want to thank you guys for tuning in and always knowing that I come to bring you the best. I come to make sure that you guys, good looking ghosts, I try to make sure that I bring you guys the best. I ask the questions that you want to get answers to. I answer things that most people will not answer. I have an open platform. If anyone wants to know the truth, they can always come up here and see me in the booth. So without further ado, people, until the next caper, I'm out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2, but on the all the way different one, we're going to go out like this. We're going to go out on the all the way different one. Let me see. Is it right there? Is that it right there? Let me see. It's got the dash in it. I know it's got to have the dash in it. It's got the dash. Hey man, where is it at? Yeah, I see it right there. Why am I not seeing it here? This is nutso. This is nutso right here. I can't even find this video. This doesn't make any sense. All right. Somehow my brother's new song is not coming up right here. So this is what I am going to do. I don't know why it's not coming up right here. I have no idea. My brother got a new song. I'm about to play it. So I'm about to play it. I just got to. Why is he doing this though? Why is he not showing? I don't get this. I'm so sorry, people. This messed up my whole outro, but I'm still finna play my brother's new song. I'm just gonna do it like this. I got a better way. I got a better way. Let's log into Facebook. Oh, see, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with my computer. It's not going right. Okay, now let me see. What does this say? Notifications. Let's see. Let me see this. Search on Facebook. This. I know he just put this up. I know he had to just put it up. Let me see.
I just wanna live my life, breaking through the door, made it to the other side, breaking through it all. I just wanna live my life.
Now I'm changing what they thinking cause I'm motivated. I plant seeds in their minds and watch them cultivate. Still below the waist, I keep the waistline. I keep writing down my dreams just to chase time. You hear the bass line? That's the theme music. Heads